What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Greatest Developers Ever. Today we're bringing you a featured 125 stamina. That's right, 2 minutes. You heard 2 whole minutes of additional gameplay. You can now play 2 minutes a day, longer than what you were playing before. Brought to you by the developers. Fucking assholes. Alright, well, first things first, we got our maintenance compensation. Pretty typical for your gacha game. You know, we got some coin, stamina, blah blah blah. I'll claim that later because I'm almost capped out. It's not the worst, but it's like, why the hell is Sue here? She's supposed to be the free character, I guess, for people who missed out on her, which is cool. But it just seems kind of weird. I mean, I can double S her now. Double S her. Double S. Got about 300 stamina, so this is, you know, kind of cool. But, you know, 350 stamina for maintenance. As far as stamina wise, yeah, 125, you heard that right. What is it? So I believe, you know, you claim double this a day, so that's 50. The dorm gives you 50 now, if I'm not mistaken, so that's an extra 50, and then, where's your extra 25 from? Oh, the hero supply is supposed to give you more too, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, so 75, 75, 75, 25, and 25. But, actually, I should probably, let me burn. Let me show you what 125 stamina can do real quick. Let's show you this added gameplay, this new content. So we got 125 stamina. Let's check this content out. You know what? I think the key is to use your weakest character to prolong the content. If you use your weakest character, technically 125 stamina will last you all day because you'd be head banging, you know, the wall trying to beat, you know, one of your weakest characters. Which, I mean, I guess it depends. Some people's weakest characters probably still do the highest level. Let's do it. Actually, let's see. Let's cater. Let's see how long it takes him to do it. Must have been about like 30 seconds. This is some great additional content, though. I mean, whatever though. Like, I'm sure a lot of people are pissed, but like, hopefully they get pissed off enough that they add stuff. But you know, a lot of developers, like, some people have a small point. A lot of developers don't change shit for 6 months at a time, a year at a time. So hopefully this is them like, okay, let's see how they like it. They don't, okay, maybe we'll push it a little. Maybe like they're testing the bar and are willing to raise it some more. So be vocal, guys. Let them know that this isn't enough. Go on there, you know, make your own videos, make your own comments, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, whatever they use, you find them, and you tell them it's not enough. Like, we want more. We need at least 125. I honestly, like, all right. I think there's a few things they could do to fix that, like really quick fixes. But we'll just, I'm gonna let this new content play out real quick. See how much gameplay we get out of 125 stamina. That was about a 13-second match. So yeah, including loading, it's gonna be about 2.5 minutes for everything. I wasn't sure if he was right, but Seaton, you know, said it was about 2.5 minutes. Quality video, you should go check that out. Quality, you know. He really thanked the developers for all their hard work. For quality-esque video if I ever seen one. It's 2.5 minutes of gold. I think his video is about as long as the content for a 125 stamina. That was pretty good. Give that a thumbs up if you can. Let the developers know. It's like, if he's unhappy, then well, good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, all right. Help us out, Season. Help us out. If you're unhappy, then yeah, maybe some changes will follow. We'll see. He closes his wallet a little bit. All right, that was that. That was 2.5 minutes. But you see, the problem is I'm not using my weakest character. My weakest character can still blow through this level. All right, let's try it. if I had to use my weakest character, right? Let's see how long it takes. It's the trick. When you every time they increase stamina, you gotta use your weakest character to beat the highest level. Let's see. Yo, if he beats this in like 13 seconds, too, I'm gonna laugh. I mean, he's at 17k BP, so it's not that weak. It's not that strong either, but it's like probably like mid dolphin range, I guess. Slash hardcore grinding. Baby dolphin. I like to think, I'm like a frog. I haven't really, I came from the water, but I'm starting to come back out. You know, people who spend a little bit, you know, they're aquatic, but they go back to being like free to play, so they make their way back to land. I like to think some people start out as like frogs. Are there other like, what else? Like, are there any salamanders that? I gotta go back to my 6th grade science class from all these different amphibians. But I'm not a dolphin. I'm not a whale. I'm an amphibian. I'm stretching the border between swimming and trying to spend money, but then also like, man, I don't think I should be spending money because this game is really expensive. You need 11 pulls for each character, plus 6 pulls for each card, and each character has 2 cards, plus a summon card. Like, you're gonna be running, holy crap, 1 for the cards, 5 for the pull, it's 6, so 12, 11 for the character, you're already at 23, plus what, if you do want to get a support good card, that's another 6. I mean, I guess you don't have to. He beat that shit so quick though. What was that like? Yeah, that was funny. Oh boy. I think the goal they said increased by 30. Although somebody did the math on Reddit. Let's see if I can find it. I can't find any patch notes either, too. For the life of me. All I'm saying is they increased. Let's see what we got here. Schedule maintenance coming up. They link you to the Facebook page, which doesn't tell you shit. It just says changes to stamina and daily fixes. Or, I'm sorry, changes to stamina and daily missions, bug fixes, general improvement. That's all it says. That's all I can find. So, you know, if you can see here, but it's not showing anything it should. Yeah, whatever. Really, there really isn't much. This is it's just some more maintenance, like, and I feel like these pages don't like. Okay, well, you got your sticky page, I guess. Maintenance, changes to stamina daily, bug fixes, and not much. And then the maintenance. Go over to the Twitter page, same thing. It tells you to go to Facebook page. Facebook doesn't really tell you much. So, I mean. It did tell you about the maintenance this time. Pretty, you know, I'm trying to keep these pages sticky. They've got some collaboration with macarons. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's. Alright, let's get down to the nitty gritty. What should change if these guys actually want to make sure that their stamina fixes are actually doing something substantial? Like, this wasn't bad. It was a step in the right direction. You know, maybe a better character, but I mean, they weren't going to give you an S-Class character. That was a fact. Maybe a box, a shard box with like S-Class, you know, like 10, 20 shards for S-Class characters. Pick whatever you want. So some people could be like a quarter of the way there. This was good, but the reason why I'm going to say that these little stamina fixes don't really change shit. What they need to do is, case in point, when you level up, you need a whole bar of stamina. The whole fucking bar. Not 5 points, not 50, 160. Every other game, for the most part, that doesn't try to rip you off for stamina, will give you a full bar. That should be the baseline fix. You want to fix stamina? Every level up. And the problem with that is, are you going to compensate us for 50 levels worth of stamina loss? Because that's about, you know, 10,000, like 7,000, 8,000 stamina that they would have to reward people who are like level 50 for getting 5 stamina and not 160. They're not going to do that. So, like, that's the biggest fix, and the problem is, like, are you going to compensate people for all those levels that 8,000 stamina? People wouldn't know what to do with themselves. People would farm 20 of everything on the spot and, like, be crying. But, like, that's like, the easiest fix. Give people full stamina bars for levels up and toss people, like, 4,000 stamina. Listen, you know, we know some people aren't level 50. We're just trying to compensate a general range. That's a lot of stamina. 2,000 people would be like would run out in 5 minutes, but it would 5 minutes and 2,000. That'd be hilarious. But let's be honest, like it would run out really fast. But it would still be like okay. That's one of the right there. You do that change, wallets will start flying open. I promise you. If you're watching this, give us full bar stamina, compensate us for the stamina we lost. Second change, the biggest change, we need a full bar for fucking this. I know you can do 10 a day. First of all, take the limit off. Whales will be super happy. Even dolphins will be happy. I'd be kind of happy. So on certain days, you really want to push. You know, if you want to cost, 100 each and just unlock the limit, but it's a full bar, perfect. You know, it still costs 1,000, but you can go whatever. Make it 120. I don't want to give them bad ideas when people are like, if it's a full bar, you're gonna notice the difference because you're spending what, 500? No, you're spending 1,000. I didn't do the exact math because it goes up. I think it's like 1,300 to get 500 stamina. So you'd be spending 1,000 to get 1,000. So even if it's 150 per pull, as long as you're getting a full bar, fucking listen, developers, give us full bars for pain. Give us full bars for leveling. That's going to make the biggest difference. That's going to like double the stamina we've gotten. This was a smidgen. This was like sticking your foot in the door. Like, you're being an obnoxious salesman. Like, we should really buy our product. This was like, well, we have this. And you're like, it's tempting, but do you have anything to go with that makes this, like, okay, like, it's like wet the tongue almost, but like, what do you really... So, I think those are the biggest changes. I don't really know about the gold. I think a pity should be every month and a half, 2 months at the least. But as far as the business aspect, like, fuck the business. I don't know, like, I can't, like, it would just be too easy for certain people, I guess, and like, I know that's why they increased it to 100. And I'm not saying I'm not agreeing with it. I hate gacha, and I think it's we'll not get into the gold. That'd be a whole video of me complaining why I think gold, and I don't think most people's complaints are the gold. It's just, well, Whale's complaints aren't the gold. It's free-to-play players the gold. And yes, the gold does need to increase because it takes 100 pity. I need 11 pities to technically get a character maxed out, plus their cards. And I know like a lot of people's like, oh, you're not supposed to max characters out for the content. I'm just saying, 30-some pulls for a maxed out character, that's a lot of gacha. Maybe that's not a lot for gacha games in general, but anyways, if you think you've got some better fixes, if you think my fixes are good, like I said, full bar for leveling, full bar for gold, unblock the cap, whales will go crazy. But they're really trying to cap the whales out so they stay and spend. Because if they can't spend out on stamina and level up and blow the game out, they'll just, alright, what else am I going to spend? I'll level my character up. I'll get more shards. I'll get more gear. I'll get more. And it's like, it's not so much padding the game, it's so much padding the wallet. Keep the whale spending on other things, because if they beat the game, they're like, well, I'm maxed out and I could keep willing on that, but they might get bored. Like, all right, but if they know there's a little bit of content they can keep above people, they might want to keep playing. And I'm not a whale, I can't tell you what they think. Maybe that has nothing to do. Maybe whale comment down low. That's like, this is the real reason. By all means, let me know why you stick around and what the developers are going to do to make you stick around. Anyways, I hope this video made you realize what they need to change and how it's almost a step in the right direction, but it's not enough. Because giving us a little bit extra stamina a day is enough for the fact that we're not getting the biggest stamina buffs that we could be getting. A, from leveling, and from the gold. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how much you hate them right now. Let me know how much you think these freaking updates just aren't enough. Let me know if you think it's a step in the right direction, and hopefully it's just them raising the bar, and that they will continue to do another 2-3 weeks. Like, alright, sorry you guys, and now we're going to give you leveling up stamina, like, and then maybe in another month we'll give you the gold stamina. Like, if they work their way up, and this is a progressional bump in, the gold, the reward, stuff like that, then, I'm all for it. But as for now, it's definitely like baby steps to keep the whales maybe playing, which, if Seaton doesn't seem happy, that's pretty much a bar to let you know that it wasn't enough. And both sides of the, free-to-play and, the aquatic animals, so to speak, are not happy. That includes whales, amphibians, me, and your dolphins, whales, and your Poseidons, who spend like $20-some-odd thousand on the game. But the game's still open because of you, so, but at what cost? Alright, I hope this video helped. Maybe you could go ahead and let them know what you think, tell them it's not enough, and hopefully they keep changing the game. Take it easy. Stay hungry for stamina.